a time trial. Use it or lose it. And if you don't use it, then your investment in that product, you don't quite reap all the reward of that. So that's a little metaphor, I think, in life. Because life itself is perishable. You're playing basketball and you're shooting free throws, and you're relying when the pressure's on you. If you don't constantly, when no one's watching, drill it, 1,000 buckets a day, when it matters, maybe you miss. If you're in the military, you're Delta Force or something. If you're not in the range, firing thousands of rounds. Well, then when you pull on fire, maybe you're not putting one in the head, one in the chest. Maybe you're missing it. And maybe that split second, it costs you your life. All these things eventually will be tested. You got a time right now to repair them, to ensure the skills don't get spoiled like some fruit and fresh and easy. See, the thing about life, we're gonna die, right? Eventually we're gonna die, but our legacy can live on. The impact can be non-perishable, forever, but it's gotta be built right. And we gotta take advantage of the time we have right now. If you want it bad enough, you find a way. If you don't want it bad enough, you find an excuse. It's called the body weight beatdown. You don't need any weights for it. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need any barbells. You don't need any equipment. All you need is this motherfucker. That's your weight. Your body weight. Last I looked, the person that finishes the race with their hand held, isn't it about the how big they are, how tough they are, their potential. It's a perseverance. Meaning it's not about the dog that's in the fight. It's the fight within the dog. Well, yeah, it's a shitty situation. I gotta go to work because I gotta pay the bills and support my family. But you know, it doesn't mean I have to shortcut my success in what I'm doing. I'll find a way to work this out.
Neighbor, appreciate you.
How do you do that? You gotta have a little ingenuity. I'll provide that for you guys. All you have to do is follow. Motherfuckers in life. Go after things and attempt things they already know they can achieve. You gotta do something you're not quite sure of. Try something new. If you want to switch it up.
What do you guys think?
That's where growth comes, man. That's where your body's forced to adapt. Forced to suffer the discipline today. So you never suffer a form of regret tomorrow. That's what the fuck that's about.
I tried to sue you though.
Second place for some fucked up reason is the ultimate place. Because it's not too prideful, it's yet humble, and it's bullshit, guys. Second place is the first fucking loser. If you hit second, that's fine. You gave it your all.
Alright, I gotta take this mask off.
Good enough. And
my head sweats right now. I'm gonna lose the minoxidil that's on my head. Otherwise, I'd want to wear this on.
Stop. No one goes the extra mile and keeps going. Like no one's in here right now. Why? It's a Saturday evening, everyone's going to party, no one's in here. This is me. You know, no one goes the extra mile.
I definitely sweat a bit off.
The thing about traffic jams, guys,
I was worth it though, it's all
there are no traffic jams in the last mile of the race. It's just you and your shadow. In the beginning, everybody's there. All the pretenders and the contenders. They're all there. But the last yard of life, the last mile of the journey, there ain't nobody but you and your shadow. Traffic jams don't exist that far. Because everyone else started giving up. That's what I like too, the mental concept. I'm going that far. I love the physical high of burning release. I love the mental high that has improved myself.
I hope you're, what's your pick? You're Ronaldo or Messi?
The mentality that I'm defeating my competitors silently, where they don't even know it. They're out partying, I'm out here getting hit. That'd be fucking nuts. For once in your life, have some ownership, some credibility behind your actions and your words. Mean what you say, do what you say. Follow through for something for one time in your life. One time, follow through on what you said. You will feel a high that you've never felt before. When you follow through on things in life, guys, you achieve the confidence, the mentality that anything's possible. When you've been blessed with that emotion, that feeling, that is the start, the spark plug, the igniter for the rest of your life success. It doesn't happen.
Go viral online. Have everything seems like it's out of your hands. Not be happy about it. Leave it for 3 years. Come back, gain 100 pounds, and then just completely still reshape yourself. Get jacked again. Get better than ever before.
No matter how old you are.
You guys are currently witnessing that history happen.
What's not always open is the opportunity to check the box in life. You know, achieve your dreams. That's not always possible. And it's funny, like, you know, I'm not saying you do it all the time and everything else, because everyone needs to release
the word impossible.
It's funny when they're coming here and they're closing the gym.
Impossible.
And there's no one in the parking lot except for my car. And
Chad, it's possible
if I get home from some party right now, because
Chad, it's
bars are closed
possible
right now
for you to get a
too.
six-pack if I wanted. It's
Yeah, it's
possible.
like going to sleep and they're
You
probably
get-
going to wake up and apologize to somebody for
Whatever
however
you
way they
want.
act, because that's not
It's
who they
possible.
really are. They're chemically
No.
induced to be a
What
certain
is
way,
it?
to have the social lubricants or be able to talk, to be liked, and say to take something in order to be that guy. It's like
Physics
people
and
do
quantum
steroids,
mechanics.
whatever else. I have to take this to be all that, you know. But who I am as an individual isn't quite good enough. That's why you take something and become somebody else. You know, it's a sad reality.
It's a sad reality, Chad. Most people give up before they even start.
What the fuck is your life? Are you happy with it? And if so, is just the intake and outtake of breath that makes you smile on your face? That's something your fucking mother gave you. You haven't earned that. What have you done with your life to make it something else besides the normality of everybody else? The intake and the outtake of what you call life is nothing more than time. And unless done something with, it's forgotten about. There's no footprint of your existence left for anyone else to follow. Life is time. And a life that's remembered, where a footprint is followed behind in footsteps of inspiration and motivation, is when time is met with opportunity and action. They collide to be a life of remembrance.
Almost at 1.5
The
miles,
problem
Chad. Almost
is-
halfway there.
Most people don't have a plan. Without a plan of your own life, you become the plan of someone else's life. You're not running the day. The day's running you. The differential between those people is belief. One
Keep up
person
the
with
good work.
belief
Appreciate you, bro.
overrides 100 people with just intent. Intent is thought process, thinking, wargaming it, never putting a foot forward, never putting their face or their name to the
Starting to
fire.
sweat again. I
Belief is
gotta
going
chill. I
after
can't
it,
sweat right
figuring it out
now.
along the way.
Or my minoxidil will come off my
This
head.
workout is going to bring that belief back in your life.
I'm sure I already lost a
Back
bit.
workout.
I already sweat a bit too much.
And after this
But
workout,
I'm still looking
not only
to
do you have
preserve as
strong
much as I
back,
can.
you have belief and confidence put into action.
Keep grinding, Brody. Appreciate you.
No longer
Positive backup. Thank you.
is your
Appreciate
life
you.
filled with stop signs, yield signs, and halts and this shit and fucking unauthorized motherfucking fines.
1.5
Life
miles,
begins
Chad.
now.
Officially 6 laps
If it
done.
doesn't begin now,
Starting
your
the
life
7th
is
lap
fucking over.
in 3, 2, 1. Lap 7. What's up?
if you really want to avoid all the critics in your life, then do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. And you never get their
Probably
attention.
like 20, 30.
But if you are something and you're doing something, you become something,
Good.
guess what? You get their attention. And that pisses them off because they can never be what you are now. So the only thing they can do to make them feel good is try to bring you the fuck down. I say thank you for that. Thank you for acknowledging the fact that I'm doing something, because I don't know who the fuck you are. You seem to know who I am.
Does minoxidil work? Yeah, it does. One ideally take it. One ideally take it with minoxidil, but on its own it can help. It's not going to do the most. So as soon as you
They
stop
know
taking
no
it,
victory nor defeat. They never
you're kind of
put
done.
themselves first. They never shown up. They never walk their talk. So therefore,
Thank you for the follow.
we come to
That was
fuck
the back.
themselves in
Appreciate
their
it.
opinion. We don't care what they fucking say. All we care about are people that perform. Those guys and girls, they don't. Fuck them. You think I even noticed that? You think I give a shit about it? You know, no, I'm here for my own reason. My belief, where I'm going. In here provides a betterment for me, a purpose for me being here. They don't exist. I don't give a shit if the girl's fucking butt naked, bent over with a wet pussy asking me to come over. I got work to do. Because if I get my work done right, I'll have a line of those motherfuckers to choose from if I do it right. I don't alter my mission at hand. No one fucks with me. Because I don't allow them to. They don't pay my bill, that's why I don't give them any value. It's gotta be that way. It's gotta
That's
be
real.
unconditionally focused.
They don't pay
You know,
your
you're not
bank
in here
account, they don't pay
theirs,
your
you're not in
debts.
here this. When I say commitment and belief has to be unparalleled, it's either you're in or you're out. What that means
Appreciate you
is
letting
that
me
you
live.
are in and you believe in
Appreciate
yourself.
your continued support.
No
Good to
one
see you
can
in
change
here.
that. The weak motherfuckers of the world are committed
1.5 miles,
when everything's a
halfway there.
perfect setting. But as soon as things get hard, they start having doubts. And why are the doubts? Not because they're failing, because other people are saying stuff and they're giving value to these third-party people as if they're going to help them. No one's going to help you. No one's ever going to help you guys. You've got to help yourself. And I hate to say this, you really can't trust anyone but
I
yourself.
sweat a lot, so I'm
And if
kind
you
of
trust
hesitant
yourself
to
when you
use
bet
it.
on yourself, you'll never lose.
Well, you can take the
But you
oral
start
pill.
to put
You
someone
don't have
else's
to apply it to your
efforts
head.
in the
It's an oral
equation of
pill you
success
take,
for your own individual path,
but the only thing
you're going to be
is,
sadly mistaken
there is
on what comes from that path.
slightly more side effects.
Bet on yourself, believe
One
in
of them is
yourself.
like you retain more
Don't allow
water.
anyone
You
else's
can look into that.
opinion, voice,
But it's always an option.
actions
It's
to
actually more
dictate
effective than
what's
the
going
doctor.
on. Because the further and further and
You're okay
further
with the side
along the
effects.
path you go, and the closer and closer you get to the end goal, that result, you're going to see more and more people start acting funny around you. Life. What is life? What the fuck is your life? Are you happy with it? And if so, is just the intake and outtake of breath that makes you smile on your face? That's something your fucking mother gave you. You haven't earned that. What have you done with your life to make it something else besides the normality of everybody else? The intake and the outtake of what you call life is nothing more than time. And unless done something with, it's forgotten about.
Thanks, no problem. I
There's
got
no
you. If you have any other
footprint
questions, let
of
me
your
know.
existence left for anyone else to follow. Life is time. And a life that's remembered, where a footprint is followed behind in footsteps of inspiration and motivation, is when time is met with opportunity and action. They collide to be a life of remembrance. The problem is, most people don't have a plan. And without a plan of your own life, you become the plan of someone else's life. You're not running the day. The day's running you. The differential between those people is belief. One person with belief overrides 100 people with just intent. Intent is thought process, thinking, wargaming it, never putting a foot forward, never putting their face or their name to the fire. Belief is going after it, figuring it out along the way. This workout is going to bring that belief back in your life.
Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you.
And after this workout, not only will you have a stronger back, you have belief and confidence put into action. Life. No longer is your life filled with stop signs, yield signs, and halts and this shit and fucking unauthorized motherfucking signs.
Thursday, thank you for liking the live.
Life begins now. If it doesn't begin now, your life is fucking over.
Appreciate you guys, man, for real.
How many do I have to do? How many do you have to fucking do? As many as it's going to take to transform that fat ass you fucking carrying around. Why do you have to ask such a stupid question?
Brother.
How many do you have to do?
Have a good year. Happy New
How
Year.
bad do you want
Hope
to
everything
change?
goes
This is
your way.
the correct question.
And stay safe out there,
You had an
man.
idea, you believed in it, you put action to an idea, so a dream became a reality. This is goose camps, man. That's when you do it right. Otherwise, you sit back and you wonder, what if? What if is the worst question you can ever ask yourself. I failed. It's a million times better than what if. Because that motherfucker got up and did something, showed up 10 times more of a man and says, what if? Fuck, what if, man? What if is an ongoing debate inside yourself that you can never come to conclusion on? I got up and failed, at least I know. Otherwise, what if? Every minute of every day for your existence, battling inside your head, trying to turn off the voices, but you can't. And you can't do anything about it because the opportunities, the window of opportunities closed. There's nothing you can do but sit back and wonder, what if? Nope, don't like that, man. I'd much rather take the gamble. Today, where being average, being mediocre, is just sickening to you. It's just sickening. It makes you want to throw up. Because you've seen people with far less talent than you as you're growing up with them, your childhood buddies, whatever else. They
I am
had
all
what you had.
appreciate
Yet
man.
now
Means
they're
a lot.
fucking
Thank you.
become something that you hadn't. There comes that day. It's either when you're young,
I'm
you know,
optimistic,
and
I'm
it strikes
hopeful,
you on the
and I
baseball
stay-
field because you're sick of striking out.
And,
Or
as long as you
it's
stay
when you get
consistent,
fired from your 5th job, you
long
know, when
as
you're
God
letting
lets
kids
me,
run
as
your
long as
ass,
my
you don't
brother's
have
here,
support
I'm
anymore.
gonna
There comes a
push
fucking
forward.
day where push comes to shove. Where being mediocre, being like average and shit
Show up
just
on
fucking
days when you
burns
don't
and
feel like
sucks
it,
so
your
much.
mind will shut.
You can't deal with one more
Now,
day
don't let
and you
it
get off your fucking
appreciate it.
ass
That's real.
and you create
That's real.
something that's always been
Follow the
there.
plan, not
It's always been inside of you trying to come out.
detached from your
But you
feelings.
never wanted to unwrap it.
attached
There's
to
too much
the
fucking
end goal.
pain and commitment.
You attach to your creator, you attach to the path that is meant for you, the vision you have inside, the intuition, you follow that rather than emotions that are fleeting. It's a habit you must practice, but with practice
Become the person I want to be.
comes redirection, which can bring you somewhere close to perfection. Perfection doesn't exist, but you can get close.
There's so much to do, so little time. That's all I keep thinking about. I never sit back and settle and,
Nothing's guaranteed
have
except
fucking
that.
accomplishments or anything else. Bullshit. I live in the fucking present
Once
or
we
future.
thought
Never live in the
that
past.
kind of can force you
Never
to action
relished
in a
anything I
way.
used to do. All that shit's great, I'm not proud of it. That shit is made me who I am now, strong enough to tackle the next endeavor, the next endeavor, the next endeavor. Always looking forward, never looking back.
Preach, yes sir. Thanks, man. Learned something new. Me as well, man. I learned something new from a lot of what you guys said. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Looking forward to the journey. Me too,
Being
man.
broke can't buy anything, you know?
Me too.
Happiness either exists or doesn't exist. All materialistic. If you're happy and you have money, it's a lot more happier than if you're happy broke. If you're gonna go and play the game and lose, or play the game and win, I think it's more fun to play and not you. So why not do that? So I can sit here and tell you about,
Feel like, I don't know, this year feels different. This year feels different. I feel like I've been charging up the past 3 years probably to me to what I feel this year in terms of that, the mindset that I have that ultimately can create success. I think it's been in preparation now for 3 years of ups and downs. But this year, like I remember how 2025 felt when it started. 2024, 2023.
I can't tell you how.
It was like a gradual build up to what I'm feeling right now. Like I was waiting to reach some sort of destination. And then
There comes a day, man. Everyone's gonna have this day. There comes a day where being average, being mediocre is just sickening to you. It's just sickening. It makes you want to throw up. Because you've seen people with far less talent than you. As you're growing up with them, their childhood buddies, whatever else. They didn't have what you had. Yet now they're become something that you haven't. There comes that day. It's either when you're young, and it strikes you on the baseball field because you're sick of striking out, or it's when you get fired from your 5th job, and your wife and kids are on your ass because you don't have support anymore. There comes a day where push comes to shove, where being mediocre and being like average and just burns. It sucks so much. You can't deal with it one more day, and you get off your ass and you create something that's always been there. It's always been inside of you trying to come out, but you've never wanted to unwrap it because there's too much pain and commitment. You were scared you were going to fail. You were scared if you started, you never finish it. You didn't want to tell anyone about it. You knew it was there, but you never wanted to embark on it until something hits. You get fired or somebody else gets success, remind you of what you could have been. And then the fucking spark is born. And no matter what happens, I'm never going to be in this boat again. And you get up and you go, even if it gets knocked down, you just keep going, you're a wild man. And life has never been so sweet. It's time to unwrap the potential you can be. It's within you. It's within every single one of us. And the people that have risen to that level were no different than any one of us. It's just they believed it and they were willing to work their ass off to get it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
It wasn't about the potential. It wasn't about the genetics. It was about the perseverance. And it wasn't about being the hardest worker in the room. That's what got them there. And it didn't happen overnight. They got knocked down more than they ever stood up. But they kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. Because what else is the alternative? To be average again. And it really sucks when you've tasted success at one point in your life. When you go out and you train hard to play baseball and you connect and you hit the winning home run, you want to feel that way again. When you taste these
That's
finer
not a
things of
question I can
life,
answer without having a lot more context.
all the pain, all the work, all
And
the
I
sacrifice
can't
to
tell you
get
whether or not to
them,
start. I
it's
can give you
well
a
worth it.
general
If anything, it's a
recommendation.
small down payment for the price and the reward you got. And that
Nobody
feeling, and
knows
once
your body
felt, how
better
do you
than
ever turn your back on it?
So
Stop
I
running
wouldn't recommend,
from the potential of what you can be, guys. It's inside of you.
putting
It's
that much
always
faith
been there.
into,
And I'll never accept
tell you that.
mediocre
I
again.
can guide you in the right
I'm always going to
direction.
give it my 110%. That's the only thing I can ever
I have
say.
to slow down. I have
A
to
solid
slow
day's
my head
work.
right now.
That's all that will ever find
I
peace
do
in.
not want to sweat it
If
off.
you guys do
At
not
least
do
I don't want to
that, I
start over
promise
now.
you, your life will haunt you for the rest of your days. If there's potential inside of you, which you know it's there, but you're too scared to tell anyone else about it, and you go on and on, get older and older and older and older, and the winter's
Yes,
not too
sir.
to
Love,
close.
man.
And you
Appreciate
knew
bro.
it could have
Love you,
been given birth to, but you never did it. I promise you, it will haunt you.
What do you
It's a
think is
living
better,
nightmare,
oral
dude.
minoxidil or foam?
That fact that you have the ability to do
It's not about
something
what I
and you're
think is
too
better.
weak to turn the key and start the engine on it,
Oral minoxidil is more effective.
it's a
That's what
greater
it is.
disappointment and a greater burden to
It's not
carry
like a crazy
than
difference.
any of this physical sweat equity,
But oral
or pain
minoxidil
in
is
the
more
gym, or
effective than
or
the foam.
sacrifice. All that is just nothing compared to a life
But with risk comes reward.
where you're
It's more
burdened by
effective,
regret, guys.
but it also has a higher
It
side
doesn't
effect
matter what
profile.
happens. It's today. What are we doing today? Are we going to
You
engage
gotta really
now?
ask yourself,
And once
what's
we
worth
engage,
it?
we commit. There's no half commitment,
worth
there's no
it for
core
you?
commitment, there's no three-quarter. It's full commitment. Once we engage, it's every day we engage. Because that's the better life. It's your option now. What are you going to do? We're here to get stronger. In order to get stronger,
Bless
we must
you, brother.
fail.
Hope
Accept
nothing
that,
is
know
success.
that who we are right
God
now
bless. I
is not
appreciate you.
who we are, but where we are. We're going
BB,
forward to
appreciate you, my boy.
believe in the
Thank you for
difference you
letting
can
me
be.
live as well.
Don't stop being average when your potential is crying to come outside.
1.9 miles.
2
I
forms
got,
of pain. Pain that breaks you.
just got a bit over a mile to go. 3 miles, I'm done, man.
That's
3
the pain of
miles.
the change right there. That's the
Get
pain
it
of
ready for
progress.
bed.
The pain that destroys you.
Wake up early.
Isn't
Do
this
it
shit?
all over again.
It's later in life knowing you could have done
Inshallah.
more. And all that's left is you and the fear and tears of the possibility left that you allowed to die. Own your life, guys. You had every opportunity. There's no excuse not to be the hardest worker in the room. In all your endeavors, schoolwork, the gym, your career, your relationship, your needs attached to it. It's got to mean more than anything. That's your name. It's all you got. Don't sell out. That pain you feel, that's a pain of success. You must be willing
What do I do for work? I mean,
to shoulder that pain.
in terms
You
of
got
what's getting me,
success is something that's
getting
a
me the
very
ability to
lonely
live,
path in this world. Because few are
make a
willing to make that
living.
down payment of pain to that future of success,
I
a
have a
better life.
business
Very few are.
in the retail
And when you
space,
get the success, what
selling
comes with
retail
that is
goods,
many that love you.
bit of
The
electronics.
majority will hate you for it. Because
And
your
I'm-
success is a
I've,
spotlight shining
have a
down.
good, okay amount of
where they missed
experience in it,
opportunities, where they came up short, where they
but
didn't
it's
quite
not
have it
really
inside,
fulfilling.
and never went back
I'm
to
not
the
really
business.
passionate about it, and I'm good at it.
Understood. Instead of
Sales.
improving failure for success, failure is
And my
part
passion
of
is
the
this.
recipe for
And
success.
although right now it's not
You
really
fail 1,000 times before you
a
see
source of
every single
income,
person
you know,
It's
that's
the,
what
it's
I'm
the
looking to build it
losers
into
that
over
fail
time.
once and quit. Every winner has done failed. The loser and the winner both fail. It's just that the winner.
How many
that
graphs
doesn't.
do you have? Around 4,000.
You know, I love challenging days, man. I really do.
Around
Like
4,000 graphs.
Well, it's hot in there. The air conditioning here is broken, but every fan's running right now. You know,
Hey,
not many
man.
people were there today. You know, it's another day in
That's
Philly,
funny.
but because it's too hot, oh, I can't do it, you know?
What's your
It's
review?
lucky in life because when is it ever going to be the ideal situation for you to run your
What the
course,
heck was
start
that?
your action, or pursue your endeavors? It's never going to be ideal. It's never going to be this
What's
perfect
your review
storm
for
of
Padra?
you say, okay,
For the
this
hair
is time. It's never
transplant,
gonna
doesn't
go
look
like
good
that.
for my
It's
point.
highly unlikely. It starts when you put
It's
one
too
foot in front of
early.
the other. And if you
It's
don't
too
use
early
it,
to really
it's
comment
sure
on that
as shit
and give
outside.
a review.
Now,
I can give you a review when it's been a year,
A lot of other people,
and when I see what actually happens, you know, how it actually turns out.
And overrides
Then I can tell you all about it. Ask me any question.
And when you can do that, man, when you start seeing
2.5 months is nowhere near enough.
Sacrifice today for that kind of opportunity to mature into a reality, then you're really thinking the right way. You're that person that sees
Give it time,
the
yeah,
journey ahead.
100%. I'm thinking to
And
get
yes,
one.
you still have a long way to go, but man, you sure have come a long way.
I mean,
up to
bro,
now. Once you go quick,
if you saved up for it, if you can afford to do it safely, and if it's what you think will help add to your confidence,
it's not that much further.
You're doing it with the right intention, you know. Like for me, like a big thing was that as well, is making sure you're doing it with the right intention. I was fine if I didn't do it, but doing it would make me feel more comfortable, not necessarily for other people, but for me. And of course, society is going to impact that. That's what makes you feel good. Go for it, man. Make sure you do your research, find the right doctor, and before it even starts, make sure your diet's on point, eating healthy foods, your body's in a good state. And honestly, it's better if you start taking hair medication and hair and minoxidil, all that. That stuff's better to start before the transplant, guys. Because then you give yourself more support already. So when the transplant comes in, you already have the foundation laid. So I would start with that first before you even do the transplant. Personally, that's my opinion. Obviously, do your own research.
It's like the calm before the storm in a way.
How long has it been now for the transplant?
What you're about to achieve physically, or to achieve with,
It's been
whatever that may be. So think of it that way.
Been about 2.5 months, 2 months, 3 weeks.
Has to be unparalleled. It's either you're in
I got it
or
October
out.
14th.
What that means is that you are in and you believe in
no
yourself.
problem.
No one changed that. The weak motherfuckers of the world are committed when everything's in a perfect setting. But as soon as things get hard, they start having doubts. And why are the doubts? Not because they're failing, because other people are saying stuff and they're giving value to these third-party people as if they're going to help them. No one's going to help you. You've got to help yourself. And I hate to say this, you really can't trust anyone but yourself. And trust yourself when you bet on yourself. You'll never lose. But if you start to put someone else's efforts in the equation of success for your own individual path, you're going to be sadly mistaken on what comes from that path. Don't allow anyone else's opinion, voice, actions to dictate what's going on. If you really want to avoid all the critics,
thank you again for liking the live.
do nothing, say nothing.
For the MVP, for real.
Let's try to bring you down. I say thank you for that. Thank you for acknowledging the fact that I'm doing something. I don't know who you are. You seem to know who I am. You know, you must hope and believe in yourself. If you ever want to see what that hope can turn into, what that belief can turn into, by doing this every day, repetitively, those are the measures that lead to the big moments of success that everyone sees in life. No one sees the struggle in here. No one sees the hardship, the early mornings you get up. No one sees any of that. They just see if your hands raised or not. And if it is, oh, what a great guy. I wish I could be that guy. I wish I could be that guy. But they're not clapping, wishing they could be you at 5 in the morning when you get out of bed, when it pits and rain outside to come and train.
Send you a message, don't remember me.
They don't want to be that guy.
That's insane.
They just want the glory. And that's the differential of a champion.
You're from around the area? Followed you. Appreciate you. Much love.
Is where you find character. Champions aren't found on the podium with their hand up. No. Champions are found in the lab studies.
Oh, you're from the start. Damn. That's crazy. I was gone for like, what was that, almost 3 years. You're saying before that.
And you're pushing yourself harder than anybody with no one around.
I really appreciate that, Liz.
How you hold yourself in the small things of life. Build the character winning blocks of the things that we'll remember for. If you guess right now is no one looking, man. And how you hold yourself, how you see yourself.
That's real.
What do you do when no one's watching?
Never quit, never quit. Come on. Time flies. It really does.
Now, the point of no return. No return means you're never coming back to this day as the same person. Every day's an opportunity. Based on your choices on how you look at things, how you perceive them.
2.1 miles.
The responsibility of your actions.
Get in there, man. Get in there.
Every day. That is what you are in the mirror today. If you don't like
Oh, I watched your comeback and downfall.
it's on your turn.
This time, you do it again. I appreciate you, my boy.
You have to find motivation.
I appreciate you.
Those hard steps for change. It's not easy.
It's real.
The hard step is that first step towards greatness.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Back when you left, no, you could have at the time expired. You had nothing to do about it.
This year's going to be different.
Motivation must come from
Feel it.
within. Everything from within.
Right now, it's not the prettiest, but
Be the competition, that's something else.
it's where,
It's gotta be you.
really, this is where success is built.
Beating yourself day in, day out.
It's through the not so pretty moments,
This is belief inside yourself.
the parts that isn't really a highlight.
An untold story. If you don't have the intestinal fortitude,
That's where it comes.
and go for it. This hard work in here, as hard as it is, it's a lot easier than living with an untold story inside yourself. It's hard work.
Empty
sure.
sprints, my boy.
You're
you're up.
I always say, man, I'm saying it again, it's so fucking
You're up a few.
here.
So right now,
There's never one thing good enough today.
basically,
Tomorrow you always have enough. It's good
I
enough.
got a hair transplant, and I also took finasteride for my hair. And today I just started minoxidil, and I forgot that minoxidil, you need to wait 4 hours for it to absorb in your head. Otherwise, if you get sweaty, you wash your head, it wears off.
You be there because you want to be there.
So I was coming in here with the goal to do at least 3 miles, and I had a choice of either not doing it or just kind of walking and getting it done, but not sweating. And I actually sweat a bit. I probably lost some of it while doing this. Definitely lost some of it. But I'm pushing myself to go quick enough to still do it, but not quick enough where I sweat and lose this minoxidil. Lesson learned for tomorrow, though, to get the workout in, not when I put it. My son-in-law is taking that finasteride crap. How's it working for you? It's only been like 38 days now for me, so it's still early. It's too early to give you a full review, but I'm optimistic about it. It's a very effective hair loss medication, and as long as your son isn't experiencing any crazy side effects, hopefully it'll work out for him as well. Excuses, bro. Yeah, no, ultimately, it is an excuse if you think about it. It may be a valid one, but it is. Not to take it deep, but like, if I really, really wanted to, I could just run anyways and then just reapply it and just spend the extra $5 or whatever, however much it would be to do that extra reapplication.
With no guarantee it's going to go their way.
Keep pushing. Boy, I appreciate you, my guy.
10 hours a day.
My uncle went full bald, bruh. Yeah, I was bald. If you look at the profile pic I have right now, like I was bald for a minute, and then I just thought, you know what, let me give this one more go. Let me see one more time if I can get my hair, man. Let me see one more time. And if it doesn't work, then hey, I'll go perma bald. I'll throw in the towel, but I'm on the last stretch right now. This is the last stretch. I'm going to give it everything I got to see what I can do to get revenge on the Norwood Reaper.
And when you get the success, what comes with that is many that love you.
Just shave it. Yeah, everyone's saying it, man.
Your success is
Worth the try, yeah.
When there are missed opportunities, when they came up short, when they didn't quite have it inside.
I'm just a very optimistic, almost delusionally optimistic person, you know. For better reason, too. Even if I know it's this much of a chance I can do it, I'm going to go for it. So at least I can, like, if I fail, at least I can fail with, like, the assurance, you know, checked off the box. And I don't have to wonder what if.
That's your main objective.
What if I did it? I don't want to wonder that. Even if it's a small chance, it'll bother me. It'll keep me up at night. That's like hair, but that's with anything in life, bro. It might be time. Lost so much weight, even the hair losing. He said, lost so much weight, even the hair losing weight. That's funny. I'll give you that one, man.
Red in the eyes. Check one pass. Pain, temper, pride forever. Completed.
Where are you from, bro?
Continue to do that, man.
I'm in Mississauga, Canada. Unless you're talking about my ethnicity, but I live in Mississauga, Canada, Ontario.
That's you guys too.
Keep your grind, bro. Don't listen to nobody. Appreciate you, my boy. It's all noise, you know. Some of it's good noise, some of it's bad noise, but it's all noise. I don't get attached to positive comments the same way I don't get attached to negative comments. It's all just noise. Not to say I don't appreciate the positive comments, you know, even the negative ones. Everything has some sort of gem in it.
There's no excuse not being the hardest worker. Yeah, somebody bigger, stronger, faster, quicker, younger, whatever else. But there is no
It's better to try and fail than not try at all. Fuck geez, yeah, exactly. Sure, he got his butt kicked, but hey, most of the people talking crap about it never stepped in the ring, right? I promise you, anyone who stepped in the ring, they're not really going to think bad about that, because they know what it's like. It's not easy. It's not. Let me in, happy. That's the real level of Happy New Year, 100%.
There's no second guessing. There's no hesitation.
MK, appreciate the likes.
And when you're committed with that belief, you expect the pain to come. You expect
Work, pray.
You expect a couple times to come. You welcome that.
You can.
Because that's the heat.
Not
pure nature. That's
lose
required.
any hope, 100%.
They had a superiority mentality. You welcome
Nice,
it.
I'm in.
Because your belief is so strong.
Saint Sainte Marie. Oh, that's what's up.
In the world of commitment.
Saint Sainte Marie. That's a nice little area. I don't know too much about it, but it sounds like they got some nice folks over there, man.
It's either committed or not.
Yeah, bro.
There's no
There's
in
these
between.
two. I like what you said, pray in there. Faith is huge, man. Faith is huge.
So when your belief is that strong, that's why you
have
become a student of the game
faith,
first.
The
Student
belief, the
of the game, you can
persistence,
win this.
everything.
You apply your brain first to the activity physically. That way every physical activity has results. And you are achieving your goals, knowing you'll get knocked down in the process of greatness. Again, guys.
2.35 miles.
There's a reason you're here. If you don't have
Hold
a
on,
reason
I'm going to bring up the chat a bit closer. I can't read it too well,
you won't have
honestly.
results. You're wasting your
Going too
time.
much.
Don't come here and just love tapping like you do at work. Fucking this is you.
There we go. That'll be easier to read.
That's called life, guys. Life's never a smooth sail of life. There's always bumps, curves,
Okay, let's continue.
shifts in the system that you don't weren't expecting. That right there, I wasn't quite ready for it. It's uneven, unloaded ball.
MK Stay, appreciate the roses. Much love. Thank you. Hadi ya Habibi. Habibi. Ya Habibi. Shukran. Alhamdulillah, man. Appreciate you. As long as you're doing something, all that matters. Yeah, I mean, yes, Ryan. Something to construct you rather than destruct you, 100%. Sometimes nothing's better than something. I don't need to get that. I know what you mean, though. I don't need to pick on the statement, 100%. But sometimes doing something is like, or doing like bettering, it's like, it's not just about what you do, it's about what you don't do. Like, you don't get involved in the wrong crowds, you don't use the wrong mechanisms to cope. You know, sometimes the biggest progress comes from self-restraint, self-control, which is not doing something.
It seems a waste of time because they don't believe they can ever get there. So therefore, why can't they control their steps?
2.4 miles.
You know,
It's been an hour and 23 minutes.
to really go to battle. Because they don't even want to go to battle because they know they're going to lose.
Yeah. Friday night, man. Friday night. There's not much else I'd rather be doing, you know.
Commitment and belief has to be
It's got to the point now where,
what that means
I don't
is
know.
that you are in and you believe in yourself.
You know, it's all love from the outside, but
the weak motherfuckers of the world are committed.
at this point in my life, it's like people know I don't want to be bothered for nonsense. I don't know.
Not because I'm failing, because other
I'm
people
just
are saying
focused.
something, they're getting
I'm just
value
very
based on
focused.
important people, as if they're going to help you. No one's going to help you. No one's ever going to help you guys. You've got to help yourself. And I hate to say this, you really can't trust anyone but yourself. You can trust yourself when you bet on yourself. You'll never lose. But if you start to put someone else's efforts in the equation of success in your own individual path, you're going to be sadly mistaken on what comes from that path. Bet on yourself, believe in yourself. Don't allow anyone else's opinion, voice, actions to dictate what's going on. Because the further and further along the path you go, and the closer to
Johan.
that result, you're going to see more and more people start.
Appreciate you, bro.
Rangers school, man.
Thank you, bro. Much love, man. Or it's John. Appreciate you, bro. Good to see you, man.
The echelon success in such a small group of society.
Mashallah, brother. How are you liking the walk pad?
To call themselves.
The treadmill, it's good, man. Alhamdulillah, bro. It's good, man. Just getting my steps in. 2.45 miles on the 10th lap. I need at least 3 miles, and then I'm off to bed. Wake up in the morning. I think the biggest thing I want to really implement, or not implement, because I already have it down to a degree, but reinforce, strengthen this year is the repetition of my routine. I just want to be so in sync, so in flow, that it just feels like smooth, effortless. Like I don't think twice about it. Because 2025, like 4 or 5 days out of the week, I'll be in flow. Then the weekend comes, and I'll let myself just like get too comfortable. I don't want to do that this year. I'm not interested in doing that. So if I can just do that 7 days a week, you know, sometimes you slip up, but if I can do that with a close to complete consistency, that'll be a W of the year, regardless of whatever accomplishments come out of it. The inputs are in your control, right? Hey bro, I can see the video. Your cut, you're gonna be crazy. Thank you, bro. I can see it as well. Like I have this vision. I have this, like every day I visualize. When I wake up, I visualize it. Before I go to bed, I visualize it. And I think that's ultimately helped me in a lot of ways, in a lot of different aspects of life. Outside of this content you guys are seeing, it's helped me with some private things in life as well. Like just constantly visualizing, asking God, praying for it, and then just taking the actions to then do whatever is necessary, do whatever is required, or anything is necessary. Make the right sacrifices. And yeah, that's really what you can do.
The champions man up to grab the fucking oar and drive that ship in the direction they want to go. It's not about the opportunities given to you, it's about the opportunities you create. Failure is part of the recipe for success. You fail 1,000 times before you succeed.
That's a good point. Just the audio I'm playing. Greg Play helps you stay fit. He said failure is the recipe for success.
The winner won't fail. It's just when the winner gets back up and does it again.
I want to make 2026 the year where I fail more than I've ever failed by far. Like I want to fail so much that I'm just like at awe of how much I failed, you know? Because that means I really did a lot. And with every failure comes some sort of wisdom. So I want wisdom through failure, and I want it over and over and over and over again until I just can't even fathom what the absolute flippy flip went on, you know? If that makes sense. Let's do a bit of curls. Never give up. Never stop trying. Keep going. Unstoppable, unshakable, unbreakable. Unbreakable for life. unbreakable for life. Unstoppable
So
and shit.
you got a great video from Chloe, man. It comes from man Marcus. He's in Atlanta, Georgia. Listening about motivation.
Mentality.
Man. We find that motivation. We keep the fight alive. When you're down that path, and all you've seen is rejection, adversity, and demise. How do you continue that path? The monkey on your back feels like a
Yo, what is going on?
weighing you down. How do you put one foot in front of the other? Continue the journey, man. Endeavor of life.
Aiden, thank you for sharing the live.
Between his emails,
Ask away.
Brad, your site has helped me tremendously to transform
Ask
my
away.
body. And I cannot thank you enough for that. I don't want to discredit all the amazing workouts.
Aiden Knowledge 2K, how you doing, my bro?
What you've done for me, man.
Big respect, yes sir. I appreciate you, my boy.
I'm so proud.
Much love, man.
Motivation and inspiration has really changed my life, and really changed my family's life as well. The outlook on life is so contagious that I find myself going to your site every day to keep the motivation alive inside of myself.
I want to get so active. I'm thinking I have a PS5. I didn't know if I wanted to sell it or if I just open it and use it.
Keep the fire alive. What do you?
I bought it because it was the 30th anniversary one. And I'm thinking like maybe I'll just open it and I'll just like run 2K or FIFA while on the treadmill. Not even because I necessarily want to play video games, even though I don't mind, you know. But just so I get so lost into a flow state that I can get like a crazy amount of miles in and burn calories while also kind of not really like feeling present, you know what I mean? Feeling that flow. Maybe I can face you guys, bro. I had your PSN while on the treadmill and just slap you in some 2K.
Is a window to your body. The nutrition that comes through your mouth enables your body.
How long you been going for?
Fundamental structure, whatever you want to do.
Gonna do bicep curls too. Run it up, Benny. Let's go. Going for it right now, an hour and 30 minutes. If you're talking about this workout, I don't know if you're talking about in general. But hour and 30 minutes. About to do a hair transplant myself. So will other hair that have been weak grow along with the new? Other hair that's weak will grow along with the new if you take finasteride or minoxidil. Ideally finasteride with minoxidil. But the hair transplant is basically, think about how like you see all these old heads when they look like you know the old head, man. They all have just this right here, you know. They don't have anything here, but they have this right here, right? So those hairs last until they die usually, you know. And they're basically taking those hairs, they're called the donor hairs, and putting it here. So whatever they put here is most likely, no matter what happens, going to stay there for the rest of your life. Without finasteride, without minoxidil, right? If you're keeping up with me. So any other hairs you have that were weak, it's still going to be weak, and you still can lose them. Which is why people recommend taking finasteride, minoxidil, both of them, when you get a hair transplant, before you get a hair transplant, so that with those transplanted hairs, you have the best outcome, because then your weak hairs get stronger, and you double down with the transplanted hairs that are there to stay.
Sound eye vision, the ability and the power of what you believe in is true.
You gotta listen to David Goggins. I'm listening to Greg Plitt. Before David Goggins, there was Greg Plitt, you know. Not a lot of people know. But if you know, you know. If you're OG, I love David Goggins, though, he's sick. But before David, you gotta give the respect where it's due. Before David Goggins, there was Greg Plitt. And he kind of carved that path.
Even if you have the healthiest physical diet,
it's unfortunate how he passed, but
it's not enough.
Impacted millions through that process for the better.
Or like a sailboat out at sea. No harbor.
Bro, LTN is crazy, bro. I hate that I know what that means. Thanks to shout out my younger brother, man. LTN is crazy, though. I think that's what he told me, too. Or I think he said MTN or one of the TNs, man. Could you use arm hair or back hair for the transplant? Yeah, but you don't want to do that because, like, it's going to grow the same way, right? Like, imagine the same way your chest hair grows, except on your head. You don't want to do that unless you plan on having, like, a super short buzz cut. But even then, you don't really want to do that. You know, like, worst case, at most, if hopefully you have a beard, maybe you can use your beard hairs. But you don't want to do necessarily chest, even though you could. You don't want to because it's going to have the same texture. it's gonna grow to the same length, and then you're gonna have it next to your normal hairs that grow different. I personally wouldn't recommend it. At that point, bro, just shave my head, bro. Give me some SMP. I'll take SMP before I do that. Finasteride, cut the transplanted hair if you stop using it again. Won't transplant. Bro, the transplanted hair, no matter what, if they do their job properly, with or without finasteride, it's gonna stay there. As long as they did their job, it doesn't matter. Your hair is good. It's gonna grow, and you'll never lose the transplanted hair. The bigger concern is the remaining hair you already had before the transplant. You can still lose that. So you want to take those medications to preserve that. Appreciate you. Even if, bro, yes, man, I empathize with you. I empathize with you because I feel that, you know, I really do. But I can tell you're asking me from an anxiety-driven mindset. I can tell you're pretty anxious about this stuff. I promise you, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, and ultimately,
as a kid.
Ultimately, the facts are the facts, and you want to focus on the literature. Focus on the science, and avoid asking too many opinions, even from me. Even from me. Avoid asking for too many opinions from too many people. Just look at the facts, look at the science, check the statistics, and then make your decision. If you have too many voices in your ear, it's going to mess with you. But I promise you, there's nothing to be crazy anxious about, bro. It's not that crazy. Did you take care of your hair when you were younger? I did, honestly. I did like pretty solidly. I had like not a hair routine, but like, I mean, I had flow. If you go on my pin post, you'll see it. When I was way fatter, when I was super fat, I had long curls. I would like oil. I would put like jasmine oil on my hair. I lost it. I started going after I lost 200 pounds, and the hair just started falling out. Extreme changes. And then I lost a good amount of it, and then I started my own business. I was scaling my business, and man, entrepreneurship. Stress is one of the biggest causes of hair loss. I was extremely stressed. The past 2-3 years, while I was off social media, extremely stressed. Very stressed. Neglecting sleep, overworking, undersleeping. Recipe for disaster, you know? Easy way to lose your hair. And then you have genetics too. You throw genetics in there, your genetics aren't the best. Good luck, buddy. I'll see you in Turkey, you know?
All the negative energy, all the failures, all the adversity, rejection, disbelief in everybody else. His belief is stronger than the crowd's disbelief.
I'll see you in Turkey.
So he continued on his path and he killed another character, the mouse. That was like crazy, man. That mouse is scare ladies.
I'm going to pasta. You actually inspired me to do it here instead of turkey. Pasta? What is pasta, bro? You're making me hungry. I don't want to hear that I inspired you to do it here, man. Oh, damn. I don't want to hear that, yo. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to worry you as well. Okay, like, listen, hear me out, right? I already told other people this. Did you already book your appointment? Let me ask you that first before I continue. Did you already, like, book and pay? Did you pay yet? Did you pay? Okay. All right. Don't worry about it. Good luck. You gonna be good, my boy. You gonna be good, my boy. You gonna be good, my boy. Forget I ever said anything. You gonna be good. Yeah. Let's go. Damn. Yeah, you gonna be good, my boy. W Grind, cool dude. Appreciate you, bro. We're at 2.9 miles. Oh, I'm on 12th lap. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, man. I'm pretty happy about that. Alhamdulillah. I'm almost done. They didn't believe in us, chat. They didn't think we finished it, man. But we doing it. We did it. Yeah. Daniel, what's going on? How you doing, my boy? Good to see you in here, my boy. Tell me the truth. Tell me. Listen. I don't need to try to stress you, bro. You already booked it. But like basically, you're good, bro. Trust me. All I was gonna say, W, bro, keep going. Appreciate you, my guy. You don't be anxious. And don't put that on me. You keep putting that on me. You're like, tell me, otherwise I'll be it. Nah, don't put that on me. But trust me, don't be anxious. This is all I was gonna say, okay? So, what's it called? How do I say this? You're paying a good price, okay? Honestly, it's a pretty solid price. But let me put it this way, right? And I got it there, right? And I'm still waiting on the results and all that. And I'm not like saying, oh, it's bad. Okay, like this is what I'm saying. Imagine you go to the barber, right? You go to the barber, you know you get to go to the barber. They have a whole lineup of barbers. You know which one is your guy. You're not getting in anyone's chair. That's your guy. You're gonna go with that guy. He does you right every time. All the tools are there, all the equipment's there, and you're ready to go. Okay? That's your barber. Okay, that's like going to Turkey. Now imagine you don't want to leave the crib. I'm tired. I'm tired today. I don't want to leave the crib. I want to chill at home. Let me call my barber up. I'm gonna do a house call. Okay? That's what it's like getting into Toronto. He comes and does a house call for you. He's still doing his job. You still get a pretty solid cut. But maybe he's missing a bit of equipment, you know. Maybe a bit of the materials are missing. Maybe he doesn't have the same type of mirror to do 100% the same angle as perfectly. And maybe the barber you want, he can't come to the house call because he's out in Brampton, you know, getting some I don't know, you know, Gulab Jaman or something. And so you have to get another barber, and he does you right, and you get convenience. You didn't have to leave the house. But at the same time, you can't expect it's the same as a barbershop where everything is there, everything is prepared, and it's like 100% ready for you, you know? So it's a trade-off where you're paying for the convenience and maybe realizing you're going to compromise a bit on terms of like the actual quality you can get. Not to say it's going to be bad, but, you know, you get what I'm saying? But that's why I said you already booked it. There's no point in me even telling you that, but I told you it because you kept you asking me. But you good, my boy. You good. How much have you lost? I'm down right now like 100 and like 30 pounds. I want to lose another like 60, 70. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be real nice. Hey, bro, what's up, Dre? How we doing? Now in English, just tell me what's up. Did I not explain that good? Did I not explain that good? Listen, there is a very clear reason. I'll just say this, bro. Like, did I once in my content talk about a clinic? Did I once name drop them? I might have had them in like B-roll. You might have seen their name. I didn't once say their name. I didn't once shout them out. I didn't say what happened. Not because they're bad, but because I'm waiting for the result. Like I'm waiting for the result. But like just off of my initial like type of like gut reaction, is what I told you. It's like you're gonna get the best result in Turkey where they're really doing it. Like they really do it. Like they're like the Jordans and LeBrons of hair transplants. Versus you come to the Raptors, or you come into like, maybe you'll get like a Dylan Brooks. Like Dylan Brooks is pretty good, you know, he's trending. But he's not Jordan, he's not Kobe. So that's all I'm saying. But hey, you gotta look at, you ain't have to leave the crib. You're paying a pretty solid price. It's trade-offs. Why don't you trim the sides of your hair so you can match the top, bro? Honestly, just just to get more comments in my videos of people saying why I don't want to trim the sides, because it helps my videos get more views and trend more. You might think I'm capping, but that's like one of the main reasons. Bro's pushing 40. Yo, that's crazy. Am I pushing 40 for real? I might be. Chat, am I pushing 40? Chat, what is mental health? Am I pushing 40? I'm going to Padra because, to be honest, I don't see results on you. Or does it take time? Hey man, you made your choice up, but it's too early. It does take time. I'm sure I'll get results from it. Inshallah, I'm pretty sure it went successfully, right? But there's an art to hair transplant. There's an art to it. You know? I enjoyed watching your story on YouTube. Daniel, I appreciate that, man. Much love, Daniel. I took that video down for my own personal reasons. If you're talking about the transformation, I mean, other people still have it. But I'm currently in a rebuilding phase, Daniel, so I look forward to carving out this next chapter, man, and really just, inshallah, God willing, inspiring people through sharing that journey.
Most people don't change. They make little changes. You know, they'll cut their hair or they'll...
Inshallah, yeah. Yeah, man, just, make your dua, bro.
The gap
Make
from
your
where
prayers.
people are in a place that they
You're good. I'm
don't
not
want to
even
be
playing. You're
until
good.
they get to a place that they do.
You're good. You know,
And
do
I
what's
think
in
of
your
it like a
control.
mini chapter.
Make a prayer.
So
Give it to God. You're
everybody
blessed.
that has got from a place where they don't want to be
That's
to one where they
it.
are.
That's the
There's a
message.
point where
That
they're
is the
so
message.
different that they can't resonate with their old set of friends.
Oh, I hit 3 miles. I didn't even
But
realize.
they're not
I
yet
already hit 3
sufficiently
miles.
developed that they've created their
I
new
can
set
stop
of
now.
friends.
I'm gonna go to 3.33.
And there's this temptation to go back
3.33. If you know,
to
you
your
know.
patterns,
3 times
the
33.
old
What
ways
do we
of
do? That's 3
thinking.
times 33.
And this, I did this live show
You know.
in London last year, my first big headline show at the event in Apollo in London. It was pretty cool. And this idea, I think, was one that really resonated with a lot of people
I'm
because
getting itchy now.
everyone's
Yeah, I
trying
need
to grow,
to
and there is an
wash
incentive
off.
for you to stay in the same place because not that many people grow. Most people don't change. They make little changes. You know, they'll cut their hair, or they'll lose 5 pounds, or they'll switch from one company to another.
I remember when I first got back on social media in
moved to a
May.
different country.
I was gone for like almost 3 years, bro. When I first got back on, bro, I was like,
and we are such mimetic
I was
creatures.
struggling to get
We're
more than
so
300
shaped
views on videos for
by
like
the people around us
for
that we
literally
can't help
5,
but
wait,
be
May,
tempted.
June,
You know,
July,
you're going to
August,
have to do something.
September,
if you want to go from
October.
where you want
November
to
is
where
when
you
it
want to
started
go. You're going to
getting
have to do
popping off
something
of it.
that makes you more different, more
So
weird,
May,
more easy
June,
to be
July,
like,
August,
especially if you come from
September.
a country like the UK,
Basically
where I'm
half a year,
from.
bro.
Indifference
6
is not
months I
particularly
spent.
celebrated in that way.
Like, no
It's sort
one
of been
cared,
described
getting
as
like
a-
no
there's a big
views,
culture of piss taking.
no likes. I
And if you
thought I was
start
shadow
reading
banned.
and talking to people on the internet,
I just realized
they're fucking weird. Like,
it's a
that's
different
stupid.
ballgame than
That's
it
not
was
gonna
3 years
work. Why are you
ago.
going to do that? So if you don't have that level of enthusiasm,
And I
there's
never
no support around
realized
you
how much
to tell you that the thing that you're trying to do,
people were actually dealing with
taking
this
up
hair
martial
loss
arts,
stuff,
why are you training this
balding.
taekwondo bullshit? Like,
But you know, man,
6 nights a week. Why are you coaching all of these
God
mobs
will take
and all
you
of these like
places
old
and
guys and how to
introduce
do
you to
tai chi
new
or whatever?
challenges
Why are you doing
and
that?
things in life.
Well, because maybe I was sort of pulled to it,
you built
and
to
there is
that,
this
so.
temptation to go back to your old ways of thinking. Go back to the road that you already know how it's going to end. And
I want to
get
clap,
the
but my
sense that this
wrist
is
is like
not
broken.
a bug.
It's not broken,
It
but
is
it's
a
really,
feature.
really, really, really
It's a
hurt.
part of moving from a place that you do not
Unbreakable
want to be to one that you do. And for the most part, you actually need to live
I'm
through
getting
this
really
lonely
itchy
chapter.
for
And you
some
look at it and you go,
reason.
well,
You
the
see my
fucking
chest is
Rocky
getting a bit
montage
red.
was 3.5 minutes. For me, it's been 5 years. Where's the championship ring? You know what I mean? I haven't won the fight. Where's Apollo Creed? None of this stuff's happened. The thing
I
that
have
I
one
wish
viewer on
more
Twitch,
stories talked about.
2 viewers on
If you watch it in the
YouTube, got
movies,
16 on
yeah,
TikTok.
sure, there's ups and downs in
I'm
the
really
journey
gonna
of
remember these
the
days. I'm really
athlete
grateful
that's
for
going
these days.
to
I
change
really
his life
am.
around and get the goal.
I am so
But
grateful
his
for these
self-belief
days.
never wavers, right? He makes the
And
decision.
I know one day I'm gonna look
and
back
it's
at this for
one
real.
straight shot.
Really, I'm gonna look back at it
And
really
there'll be some
with
challenges,
gratitude.
but he'll get there. His self-belief never wavers.
I'm
I don't
feeling
think
gratitude
that
right
that's
now.
what the experience of doing personal growth is like at all. In my experience, it's you're just swimming in uncertainty and fear and a lack of belief that it's even going to happen. You don't even have the promise of glory on the other side of it. I don't even know if this is going to be worth it. And I'm fucking doing Sam Harris's waking up meditation app, and I'm journaling on a morning, and I'm going to the gym. Why am I eating meat and fruit? Does this even work? Like, you know, you're doing all of this stuff, scrabbling like a guy in a fucking well, trying to find a handhold.
And if you don't have a good community of people that are also doing that, you're on your own. Yeah.
And this is most people, I think, most people's experience, because if most people don't change, you are going to be an outlier if you're somebody who does change. I think about personal growth kind of like a rocket ship taking off. And as you take off, you've got a particular velocity that you're moving at. And what you want is to find other people moving at the same velocity as you. But the quicker that you move, the fewer people are going to be like you, right? So some people will be ahead of you, and you're in this lonely chapter, and then you catch up to them, and then
I don't even want to stop, but I have to stop to go to bed.
Some comment on people
so I can wake up early on time.
Themselves, like morally better.
Otherwise, if it was like 8 p.m. right now, I'd still go for another hour or 2 hours. I have nothing else I'd want to do right now.
You talk to people and you resonate with people
Friday
at the same level of life as you are.
I have to get to
and that kind of makes sense. You have things
We're
to
about to
discuss.
wrap
You're
up
able
in
to
a
help
couple
from the same
minutes.
sorts of challenges, whether it's in terms of
Nathan, thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
relationships.
I love Jesus as well. I really do.
Birds of a feather, right?
I really do. Keep up the grind.
I guess difficult
Thank you, bro.
realizations
I appreciate you, my
of
guy.
people who
Much love,
want to
Nathan.
change their life is that if you do it well, you might have to go through a period where you let go of all of your friends. But the really bad realization is if you do it really well, you might have to do that multiple times throughout your life. You find a group of people. Finally, I've landed after that period where I was on my own and I didn't really understand. Oh fuck, I'm still going. And I now need. You mean I got to do it again?
Yeah.
I've got to do it again. I just thought that I'd found my group, and I've got to do it again. This lonely chapter thing is it's a big deal, and I think that it explains why so few people make big changes. Because the temptation is always going to be to just go back to what's normal, go back to
Almost
what
done,
I know.
chat.
And
I got literally like
it's
probably
why,
10 more meters.
You know, America, for all
Unbreakable
that
in
it's
the
a
chat.
horrible cis hetero patriarchal superstructure
Unbreakable in
that's
the chat.
misogynistically keeping everybody down.
About to wrap up.
It's an enthusiastic and sort of excitable country, and
3.33
you guys have kind
miles,
of got current first
14,
line cocaine energy about everything.
13.5 laps, 13-ish laps.
And it seems to be
Done.
a real infusing environment.
That's
it
it.
encourages me to do things, helps me to take risks.
I think that's almost 5 kilometers, probably
And,
5 kilometers.
I just love it. I love the fact that it makes me feel confident in doing difficult things. And yeah, I wish that more people had that community around them. I think largely Reddit is just a website filled with people who couldn't find other people to talk about their niche in their hometown. Like this
And I was on
particular
Incline, right? I forgot I was on Incline.
40K version or whatever.
That's a bonus.
But yeah, it's difficult. And when you get to the stage
30
where
more minutes,
you're faced
K-Bay.
with some personal growth decision,
I want to, but my
you're always gonna have to
bedtime,
make
for
this
real.
exchange of,
I'm supposed
do I
to be
wanna
asleep.
move forward on my own?
I enjoyed watching your story on
Good point,
YouTube.
man.
How much left, dog? I'm supposed to be done. You have changed a lot. Yeah, I have, man. I'd like to say I've grown in a lot of ways.
Here's the truth.
And
this is the
like I
reality.
said, I learned a
okay?
lot.
Nobody's going to believe in you until you've
You
already
guys
done
want
it.
to go a bit longer.
Nobody's
I'll go
gonna
maybe
come
like 5,
celebrate
10
with
more
you
minutes.
until you've already done it.
I'm at
Right?
3.3 miles.
Work
Maybe I
is
could
going
just
to
drop
come
to
before the
4.
belief.
I'll
Which
be
means
like
you're
10,
going to have to
15.
work for a long fucking time. by
Alright,
yourself,
I'll do
with no
4
applause,
miles, bro.
with no
Whatever. Let's
awards,
do it.
with
I'll do
nobody
4. I'm at
telling you good
3.35.
job.
I'll do 4 miles.
And then once you start to build something
Let's
and
do
people
it.
start to see the
4
momentum
miles.
and they start to see the result and you start
Andy
doing
Frisella
some
came
things,
on and got me
then
feeling
you're
a
going
bit
to get a little
different.
belief. All right? And then what's going to happen
Got
is
me
you're
feeling a
going to
bit
believe.
different.
You're going to believe a
We'll
little
do
bit. And then what's
4
going to happen?
miles.
You're going to go do a little bit more work and a little bit more work. Results are going to come more. More people
Oh,
are
no,
going to
man.
believe. All right? Nobody fucking believes in you because you
I'm
haven't
going
done
to pass
anything.
out right after this,
That's
bro.
the reality. All right? Now, in an idealistic world, the politically correct world, we would love to have everybody believe in us and everybody think we're fucking great and everybody think we're going to make it. But that's not reality. Most motherfuckers have never even seen somebody build something great. They don't know a person who's become successful.
Thank
Never
you guys
seen
for the
one.
likes. We're at
So
6K
what
likes
makes
on
you
TikTok.
think
Holy.
that you are so fucking
appreciate
great
you guys, man.
that
Much
everybody's
love.
going to believe in you from the day one?
YouTube family, I
It's not
see
gonna
you.
happen.
We got
It's
2
an
in there.
unrealistic
And I
thought, and to be
appreciate
quite honest,
both of you,
it's
man,
your
for
fucking
real.
overinflated,
Shout out
sensitive
Daniel.
fucking ego.
Shout out,
No one's
EJ
gonna clap
Watt.
for you in the beginning, nor should they.
Appreciate you, my boys.
No one's gonna believe in you in the beginning, nor should they. Now you might have some friends that are gonna support
Keep
you.
up the grind,
and they're gonna say,
King.
yeah, you
Appreciate
fuck yeah,
you.
go do it. But
Much
even
love,
those
much
people are
love.
gonna be real. So
Aaron, work
be
hard,
okay
yes
with
sir.
it. Stop trying
We're at
to convince
3.4 miles.
everybody.
We're
You're
gonna go
never
to
gonna
4
get
miles.
them
I was supposed to
They're
finish
never
it
gonna understand why
a
you're
couple
doing
minutes ago. I
what
was
you
supposed to
do.
go to 3
They're
miles,
never
but
gonna
we're adding one
understand
more.
what
No,
makes
it's
you
fine.
tick. They're never gonna fucking get it.
Let's do it.
Ever. So stop wasting your time and start putting that time.
You know, if you guys
into
want to, let's say your strength
productive
training,
actions
you want to keep
towards
your
where you
muscle,
want to be.
but you
Because
also
if you
want to
really
burn calories, you want to
motherfuckers
burn
believe
fat,
in you,
not just burn
go
calories,
out
you want to
and
burn
build
fat.
something great.
Slow
That's what's
state
gonna help
cardio is
you
going to
do
help do
You
that.
know who has a
Because the
plan
more
B?
intense your cardio is, the
Motherfuckers
more
that lose.
likely
That's a fact.
risk you are at
Every
to burn
single
through muscle.
person that wins big.
So you can just
every
walk for an
single
hour, you
person
can walk
that
for
you
2
look at,
hours
every single person
and focus
that you're
on burning
inspired
fat,
by,
and then
every
you're doing your weight
single person
training.
that you aspire
They'll come
to
out
be
like a
like.
gorilla a
They
year
only
time,
have
2
one
years time.
motherfucking plan, and that is they are gonna win or they are gonna die fucking trying. Okay, all these people out there.
Hear that, chat? You're gonna win or die trying. Literally.
I'll just go back to this.
Literally.
This is, which happens to be their miserable life they have now.
No.
All right, those people always lose, and I'll tell you why. There's a real easy reason.
3.4 miles.
Because the people who go all in, the motherfuckers who burn the shit
I'm all in,
and
chat.
leave themselves
I'm all in.
no
There's
other
no
option
plan
but
B.
success.
There's no plan
Those
C.
people are dedicating
There's
all
no
their
safety
skills,
net. There's no
all their
insurance.
resources, all their energy into producing a specific outcome. And if you're competing
And
against
it's
someone
easy to go all
who's
in on
going
something too
all
when
in
you
with
when you
every
don't have other
resource you
options.
have, and you're only going
You know, and that's
half
like
in
also
because you're
commendable.
half
It's
in, you're half
respectable.
fucking out. Guess
But
what?
when you go all in on
You're gonna
something,
lose.
despite
So
having
you
the
guys out there
option
with your plan B
of something
mentality,
else that
you
keeps
need
you
to
comfortable,
take that
keeps you
shit,
secure,
flip it up, and set it on fucking fire.
that's so
Because
respectable,
all it's
you know?
gonna get
'Cause
you,
you don't
is
have
more
of
what you already have.
no reason
But man, it is
to change your
really
circumstance.
simple.
You only
Okay?
need security
And this
and
is the hardest
comfort,
part for people to
but then you
understand.
decide to leave that job,
Your
or you decide
friends
to leave that
that you think
environment,
are your
move to a
homies
new
right
country,
now
do
are going to be
something
the people that are likely going to pull
absolutely
you off course. Okay?
terrifying,
You know why?
despite
Because they're not
having
on
no
the same path
sort
that you're
of
on.
need to.
This is something that
But doing
most
it
people
anyways.
can never get
You
over.
feel
And
like
this
that's
is why
what you
most
gotta
people
do?
are most people,
You
and
know,
why
that's
most people
very
never achieve
respectable.
the things that they want to achieve. Because they are too uncomfortable sticking to their own game, to their own plan, and going on their own journey, and not listening to Joe and Steve and Mary from the old neighborhood who are still stuck in that old way of thinking, in that old way of living. And guess what? That's not me judging them. There's nothing wrong with that. They're content. They're probably happy. Okay? Just because they don't want to go make $1 billion or lose 100 pounds or create this awesome, fulfilling existence that, by the way, is worth all the effort to do, just because they don't want to do that doesn't mean there's something wrong with them. It just means that your nature and their nature are not aligned anymore. That doesn't mean you can't be friends with them. It doesn't mean that you can't have a beer with them. It doesn't mean you can't have a dinner with
Closing
them.
in on the
But what it
14th
does
lap
mean
now.
is that you're going to have to get real
Going to lap
fucking comfortable
15.
sticking to your own plan and telling them no when they want to go out on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? This is the truth of success. Most people can't succeed
You
because
were
they
only
can't deal with
15
all
years
the
old
other
when
motherfuckers pulling them
You
off the
did your
game
first
plan.
YouTube channel.
That's the bottom line. All right?
Was
so if
that?
you want to win, whether
My
it's
first
this year
video I
or next year or
uploaded.
fucking ever, you're going to have to get real comfortable.
There's no way
keeping
you
your
found
head
my
on
other
your
channel,
plan,
unless
and
you're
it's
talking about a
okay
different
to
channel.
see these people.
I have like a Fortnite
You
video.
don't have
I don't
to
think
say,
you're talking about
fuck
that
you,
though.
because you're
That
not
would get
with me.
crazy.
You're either
close.
with me or against me.
But the first
That's
video
not true.
uploaded, I believe I was
The
19.
truth is, let people be happy and put the time into making yourself
Respectfully,
happy.
bro,
That's
shave
what we're
it.
going for. Okay?
I don't want to
People have
shave my
different
beard,
natures.
bro.
Not
I've
everybody's
been
meant
growing
to be
this
a
out
billionaire.
literally
Not
for
everybody's
like
meant to be a perfect human
6
specimen.
years now,
physically.
dog. 7
Not
years. I do
everybody's
not want to
meant
shave it.
Be spiritually, woke.
8 years even me.
Okay?
I'm not shaving
Stop
my
worrying
beard,
about
bro.
other motherfuckers and worry about yourself. You'll be a lot fucking happier. Easy route never pays well. The only route in life that pays well is the
Spend
hard
2
route.
hours on here,
The
chat. That's
struggle,
crazy.
the pain, the frustration,
2
and
hours.
the overcoming of those things. And not only do they pay, they fulfill you as well.
When When I tell you I'm gonna go pass out, I'm
Reality
gonna
is
shower.
what matters.
I'm gonna go pass out in my
Not
bed.
What might be, not what could be, not what should be.
In another reality, in a
What is?
2025
Okay?
reality,
And we have to make decisions
I would be on
based
Reels right
upon
now
what
scrolling
is,
for the past 2
not
hours.
what we wish it was. When I was in school, I struggled with school. I was
3.55
not a
miles.
great student. I wasn't someone who got A's and
Bobby,
C's. I got C's. and
appreciate the
D's.
donuts,
That's
man. I
reality.
was really craving some
When I
donuts.
went to my
Thank you
guidance
for
counselor when I was 16, 17 years old,
Satiating my appetite.
we were getting ready to take the standardized test, which at that time was SAT and ACT.
Shout out Bobby.
I was asked what I wanted to do with my life. And like most 16 and 17-year-olds, I didn't really know. But I knew I wanted to do something. I knew I wanted to be something. I knew I wanted to become successful. I knew I wanted to win.
Want to be
Living
inclined.
like everybody else was not appealing to me. Which coincidentally is why I struggled in school. The reason I struggled in school was because I couldn't see the point in a lot of the stuff that they were teaching. They would teach these, trigonometry and all the that I couldn't see the practical purpose in, and because I couldn't see the practical purpose in it, I did poorly. I wasn't interested. I didn't execute the way that I could have or should have or whatever. But at the bottom line, I did bad in school. And so when I went in to talk to my guidance counselor, about what it was that I wanted to do, he wasn't very receptive. And he asked me, he said, Andy, what do you see yourself doing? Where do you want to go? And at that time I wanted to play football. I wanted to
3.6
become,
miles, Chad.
successful. And I told him, I said, well, I want to go to Notre Dame. I want to go to, a school like Duke or Texas and, play football. And his response to me was laughter. He laughed. And he said, oh, Andy, those places, and it's getting me pissed off even thinking about it. Those places are for cream of the crop. Those places are for the top of the top of the top. And you just ain't it. And he used the term cream of the crop. And I remember thinking, well, look, I'm cream of the crop. Even though, maybe I wasn't because of what they could see. But I knew I had something. They just didn't know I had something. And, now that same school, I'm proud to say I've gone out and done some things, and I've contributed financially to that school, built a nice facilities, one of the nicest schools in America. And I tell you that story because I think this is an important lesson for what's going on in the world right now. When I look around at what's going on in the world right now, I see things that really...
3.65
The
miles.
best players always follow the best players. They want to be in the top of the game because they are the ones that are there. You cannot
I
rest
remember how they footy stage.
because they are the one can pass you.
A little
Of course we
phase.
fight
I like
with,
footy though. Soccer's.
With Neymar, with
Football's
Messi, with Lewandowski, with Higuain, with the top of the best players in the world. So, this is not fighting, but
Ronaldo or Messi,
it's
Chad?
hard, it's healthy, collaborations.
If it's
healthy.
Messi, just,
and we fight, to be the best. This
honestly,
is why
click off the line,
it's
I'm not gonna
my
lie.
main point, it's my motivation, it's to be better than them, year after year. And he said to me, Cristiano, the most important thing, I knew it, and everyone know that. And he said, Cristiano, we have money, we have everything, we have fame. And he said, I have millions, billions, but the most important thing is the family. Keep your family healthy, good, and take care of your family, because this is the most important thing in the world. Apart of that, of course, you have your life, your private life, you have your girlfriend, you have your cars, your houses, your fame.
3.7
But
miles.
in the beginning, your family, it's always with you, for the good moments and for the bad moments. But I know I depend on many people, but to be honest, if you're thinking too much about that, you lost your focus, which is the most important. My focus is to be a good man and to do my job properly. So this is what I'm trying to do. I know many people depend on me, but this is the other side of me. I try to don't to don't focus on that because it's important, but for me it's not the most important. It's about the balance. We have time for everything. To enjoy with my son, to do it properly, my job, to be fit all the time, to training properly all the time, to play good, because it's my life, as you know, the soccer in America and football in Europe, it's great and it's my passion, it's what I love to do. And to be fit all the time, to be in the top of the level many years, you have to be consistent. So this is what I try to do, to be good, to be in a good shape, and try to enjoy the people. This is what I love to do. I have to improve, and I want to improve, and I see myself to do it when I'm retired, to speak for millions of people, advices, how to be a professional player, how to maintain your longevity, how, I'm not a psychologist, but I passed through many things, and I can, pass
3.75 miles.
How to win, which is the most important. I think it's all about. I have experience to inspire people for that. I think I'm a role model, and I can help many people that way if they want my help. I will listen to it, right? For sure, especially the young people. I want to be with the young people, to speak with them, not only for them, but for the fathers as well, to put them in the right spot. I see football now as a business, to be honest. I don't understand. They treat your players like a piece of meat. I say, yes, you say everything, it's true. When they want you, when they count with you, they give you everything. When they don't, they try to make a hard life to you. I see football is the last years as a business. I saw many things that I'm disappointed. The passion for the game still intact, but in the same way, I saw other things as well, which is surprised me. But in the same way,
3.7 miles,
it's part
almost
of the
done.
business, because if you see the world how it is in the moment, it's all business. Everyone takes on itself.
2 hours.
There are more individual.
Back tomorrow.
You have one game. After 3-4 days, you have to be in the national team preparation for the World Cup. It's hard. Sometimes you have to sell everything and be with your family, take the best decisions. And in this summer, I didn't feel comfortable.
What made you decide to lose weight?
The way they treat me, especially the.
Daniel, to answer that
the players,
question,
they
I
doubt
was
about me, the
attempting to
professional
lose
that I
weight
am.
since I was 6 years
It's
old.
impossible to be 21.
Like
in
most
the top of
6 years
the game
old,
if you're
most
not
6-year-olds,
professional.
they're playing with
They doubt
Crayolas
about
and
me,
they're
which
playing
is
with
very,
chalkboards. I was
very
playing with a
sad.
scale.
Because in my life, I'm always
So I was
one of
6
the
years
best
old,
professionals.
110
This is why I
pounds,
still
8
play
years
by
old,
I'm
130,
always
9
saying
years old,
it's
180,
all
10 years
package,
old, like
you know.
200,
First of all, it's
400, and
the
400
talent
pounds when I
helps a lot, of
was
course.
in high school,
But of course,
graduating.
the ethic of work.
So it was
You have
a
to put in your
lifelong thing,
mind
you know.
ethic of work when you are professional.
It's not like
So,
I got like
since
some
day
sort of
one,
hard,
when I started
like
with
something traumatic happened in life and I
professional,
gained weight.
let's say with 16,
I was
17,
born
18, I'm
into
always
it.
have ethic to be the best, to train hard,
But
to listen to all the players, experienced players.
I think it's
And
everything's in
of
God's
course, my
plan,
dream
so
coming true. I was
here we are now,
professional.
you know.
I played in the best clubs in the world. I won the most important trophies. So I'm glad to be in this position. But of course, this is not coming from the sky. I dedicate myself and I'm working hard.
It's
And
like
this is why
Cristiano's saying right
the
now, man,
goals
shout out
and
Ronaldo.
all the achievements that I get
He was an
coming
example of that.
from
He was
dedication
born
and
into
hard work.
poverty.
In the beginning, when I was
He wanted to provide
young,
for his family. His
very
family
young,
was
I did a
poor.
lot,
He was eating
and,
out of like
doing extra
McDonald's
trainings to improve
leftovers.
my, my skills.
And look at him now, you know,
dribblings and
everyone has their own path.
But I think you're working well because what I am
God's
today
plan.
is started from that moment that I
That's why Ronaldo's better
did
than
the
Messi.
weights in my feet and jumping and do dribblings and I take it off and I feel more faster. So it was funny. I
Alright, thank you
remember
for sharing
so
the live.
good.
Appreciate you, my boy.
And I'm happy to have this memory.
Alright, man, I was supposed to finish at 3 miles. We're about to wrap up at 4 miles.
So it's good. It's
And
good
I'll be back
improvement.
tomorrow for another live.
I'm always say it was
So stay tuned. Make sure you guys are following.
in my life
Click that
was
button.
when I left my family with
Yeah,
11
much love. We're wrapping up. We're almost there. We're on the 16th lap.
Lisbon.
Currently at
In the same
3.87
country, but it
miles.
looks like it's a
So
different part of the world.
Probably like 2 minutes, I'll be done.
Almost every day.
2
Miss my
minutes.
family, but I'm not regret.
Been a ride.
Probably the more.
And that hurt to lift up my wrist. My wrist is like very, very injured. But we're working through it.
Without sacrifice, cannot win nothing. So I did it.
No excuses.
Unbelievable sacrifice. My family too. And I think it was
January 2.
I think I did
January 2. If you think about it, you could literally map out each and every day. If you care that much, if your goals are that important to you, you can map out each and every day.
You understand? It's normal.
Today for me is day 2 out of
nobody in this game.
It's day 2 out of 365. Tomorrow's day 3 out of 365. You can map out each and every single day. If you do that for the entire year, I promise you, you will get more success and a better perspective through it. Because it'll help.
I'm still playing the I-11.
It'll raise your awareness. It'll raise your level of kind of like knowing, like, am I slipping? Am I falling behind?
The people surrounding me.
Am I on track? Like, you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be like, it's day 120 out of 365, and you're not trying to say it's day 120. You're gonna really like it's day 120. Like we're a third way through. We're almost halfway there. It's day 120. And then maybe a spark hits you on day 120. Maybe something hits you on day 150.
I arrived in Manchester United.
But the first step is to be aware, you know.
Available to help the team.
3.92 miles.
Put in the right spots to compete with the best teams.
I'm so proud of you, man. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it, bro.
Your legs and they don't like you.
I'm not the super, even though I do post on YouTube a lot, but I'm not the very most active Daniel
awards
on YouTube compared to Instagram and TikTok. So if you're on there, bro, shoot me a message, man. Check me out. You search up my name on there. On Instagram, TikTok, and I hope to see you around more, bro. It's really nice to speak to you.
This helped me even more, but it's something that I can deal with that. I know I'm gonna.
Do you have hair loss in your family? Yeah.
Make up.
I have it in my family, but no one has it as bad as I do for their age. You know, like I have older siblings, older relatives, and I'm balding more than them.
And
but then again, we live different lives. I put myself in very high stress situations, very high levels of stress. I think stress has had a very strong contributing factor to my hair loss.
Episodes in the life we all have. It's part of
self-induced stress.
The human beings. It's part of me to be a human being and father as well. I always will commit
3.96, almost
but
there.
I don't know. It's hard to tell her right now what's going to happen.
Gotta wrap it up
because my focus is on.
I keep wanting to clap my hands together, then I have to remember my wrist is messed up. I'm so used to doing that. Okay. We're about to be done. We're about to be done. Oh boy. It's been a ride. It has been a ride, guys. 2 hours and 12 minutes later. 3.98 miles. We're almost there. Finish line's here. I could say my food is definitely digested better. I remember when I hopped on here, I felt like I could feel the ground beef just like peaking up a little bit. Whereas now I feel pretty well digested and burned some calories. It says I burned like 500 calories, chat. I don't know how accurate that is, but I'll take it. That's a couple Oreos. More than a couple. Okay, 4 miles. It's that weird feeling. If you know, you know. Like if you walk a lot or jog, you know that weird feeling when you finish and you stop and you kind of almost feel like your legs aren't there. Like you just feel so light in your lower body. Like I feel like my legs aren't even there. They're kind of like numb. Like I could just fly. But yeah, wow. What a journey, man. Ow. Just hit my head again. Sick. 4 miles. Can we get some W's in the chat, guys? W's in the chat. We just finished it. W's in the chat. That is the workout for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And like I said, I will be back again tomorrow for another workout. Doing more cardio on here, more walks, weight training too. We were doing the workouts in the home gym, but I've been wanting to shift my mind, my perspective a little bit. So I've been using my actual gym membership that I'm paying for, which I wasn't using before, and getting some gym workouts. Otherwise, I'd be live streaming for that too. But like I said, I'll be here for the cardio, do some live streaming, and maybe some chats. Just chill and chat. So be sure to tune in. I'll be back tomorrow, Unbreakable. I appreciate y'all. Much love, much love, much love. I'm about to post the day 30, I think it's day 38, day 38 FNAF Spread update. As soon as this live stream is done, that'll be up within 5 minutes. Be sure to check that out. And yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next one, Unbreakable. Salam. Much love, much love, much love. Thank you for the likes. Mohem, Palestine. All right. Daniel, I appreciate you, my boy. And the other person that's in here watching, I appreciate you as well. I'll see you guys, man. Much love. Check out the TikTok, Instagram, search my name on there. But yeah, take care, guys. Unbreakable, Salam.